YouTube, how's it going? Chrono Knight back here with another video. And for today, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a shorter video and highlight some of the combo potential in the new Gaios builds that are running around after the July 2025 ban list, which is the current ban list. And so, yeah, I figured this would be kind of a cool video for those who are Gaios enthusiasts or just were interested in seeing how Gaios adapted after the new bans. And I think the deck has a lot of cool interactions that can happen. I just want to kind of show off a couple of those things real quick. So with a hand like this, last format, I would be a little bit nervous because I only have one creature. Some good tech surrounding that one creature, but still, you really do want more creatures in hand. But Gaios, being one of the most consistent and synergistic planets, can still get a lot done with a hand like this. So the way I would start this off is I would play Gnaw for 3 stars. Then I would activate the Gaios ability, which says kill one Gaios creature on your planet, then add a Gaios creature with the same amount of stars but a different name from your galaxy to your hand. So we would activate this, which would kill my Noth, and I would go searching. Now, our new replacement night jungle creature is going to be Goral. And we're running Goral because it can, without once per turn, kill one of your night jungle cards, which helps make Gook still useful and also gives us 3 stars. So we'll pay 3 here and we'll play Goral. And then we'll use Goral's ability to kill the night jungle card. So now at the end of my turn, I'm going to draw 2 cards. And because of Goral's ability, I gain 3 stars. Cool. So then at the end of my turn, I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to ignore the draw 2 for now because that's not what I'm really trying to highlight with the combo. But of course, adding 2 cards to your hand is extremely important. Now, let's say you go for 2 points of damage here, get 2 points. Your opponent's turn, maybe they kill Goral, maybe they don't. Let's see what happens if they don't kill Goral. So let's say it goes back to our turn. Once again, I'm going to ignore all the draws and just focus on what these core cards can do as a unit together. So keep in mind that we're still going to draw 2 cards, now 3 cards because it's back to our turn. But what I really want to emphasize is that now I can go the Gaios ability to kill Goral. And now we can search for my man who's coming back into fruition, Solomancer. So now Solomancer is back. And Blaze Elixir is back, which makes Solomancer was not banned, but Blaze Elixir coming off the ban list makes Solomancer stronger like it used to be. So now here's your hand. You have Solomancer in hand. You might be thinking, okay, what am I supposed to do from here? Do I revive my Noth? No, not yet. We don't revive Noth yet because we're going to use Universe Boundary to search for our 1 copy of Guardian of the Moons. We run at 1 copy, and we're going to put that away. And now we can play Solomancer to revive Guardian of the Moons. And for those who don't know, Solomancer's ability is when this is played, choose 1 killed creature which has more health than power and attach it to this card. And this creature gains power equal to the difference between that creature's health and power. So Guardian of the Moons has a difference of 400 points between the health and power. So now Solomancer's full power is 450, 180. Here's the cool thing. Because Blaze Elixir says this card can only be attached to a creature with an original power of 300 or less, and now it can attack twice. So now we can throw Blaze Elixir on top of it because it was originally 50 health. And now we're swinging for 10 points of damage that quickly. So now that 2 points we gain, we add another 10. Now we're at 12 points. Mind you, this has only been, 2 turns? Now, going back to my opponent, maybe they had a creature up, maybe they didn't. If they didn't have a creature, we just got 10 points and they didn't respond. If they did have a creature, then we have at least 5 points because we could kill because we could kill the creature and then attack for face to get 5 points there. So huge power. And we're talking about 450. Here's what's also cool. If let's say they attack with a creature of their own into Solomancer, because Solomancer is a 1-named Gaios creature, it also can be protected by temple traps. So now we just killed their creature, and on our turn, we can attack for another 10-point potential damage. So yeah, once again, and this is without me drawing any other additional cards that can be useful and beneficial. And just kind of wanted to show that combo off, where one off got us a Gook, which led us to getting a draw. But then that other 3-star got us to Solomancer. You have some consistency with Universe Boundary to get your Moon killed, and now it can come back. And so, yeah, I just wanted to kind of show off that quick combo, which is kind of cool. I thought it was a nice interaction, how you can take a hand that doesn't look so good, and it could really be super, super powerful. And let's see what my next 3 cards would have been if I actually went through with the draws. And so, yeah, this is even perfect. I actually can really continue the combo here. So, once again, I just swung with 20 points worth of damage just with one creature. And so let's assume that it gets killed, right? Like, you have to assume that your opponent has some type of defensive utility. And so they clear your board, they kill you, kill the creatures, things like that. Now you're wondering, like, all right, my solo's gone. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Well, the cool thing about this card that I added is that after this creature is killed by an ability, you can free play a 3-star or lower Gaios creature. So for, let's say I have 4 stars here and I go to 0, whatever the case may be, you have 4 stars here. Use Gaios ability to kill Sistian. Now here's the cool part. It doesn't matter if you have another 4-star in your deck or not. The point is you just want to clear Sistian in order to get its ability. So some decks you could run Rutaboot as a good 4-star to support Sistian, but I like the idea of just using its ability for what it is. And I can free play my 3-star. Now, Solomancer's ability says when you play this card, the rest of its ability works. So it's not even because of a cost play. And now, just like that, I have another 5-point swinger right back on the deck. Right back on the field, which also works with temple traps, which also could lead into other combos and things of that nature. And keep in mind, let's say I had another zone as well, because star economy could be different as the turns go by. After using, uh, let's say I use Sistian's ability and I searched for a Rutaboot. So let's insert Rutaboot here. If you're just running a copy or two of this. So Rutaboot would have went to my hand because of the Gaius ability, and now Knopf would have came back. So now I have a 2-creature board, a 5-point swinger, and life is looking good. And this is with the low hand. So I just wanted to kind of show off that combo potential and why I feel like so much synergy is very important in this new format, how it can really lead to a lot of good combos, a lot of good decks. So yeah, what I'm gonna do here is I think I have a little bit of remaining time. I'm going to send all my cards back to the deck, and we're just gonna do a couple of bonus shuffles, and just to see what happens. Just pardon me while I put all of these back. Okay. Yeah, let's assume we at least have these zones here. All right, so I'm gonna shuffle here and I'm gonna draw 7 cards. Yeah, look at this. Like, this is great. You have your Knopf here. The Knopf could go ahead and search for Solomancer immediately. Or what you could do is even ignore Solomancer. So I could use Knopf's ability here and get Gook. And then use Gook. Now I get a draw 2. Let's see what my next 2 cards will be. Look at that. Draw into Solomancer, draw into Flooper. You could also pay 2. Now you steal a creature. You kill a creature to play Flooper. We call it getting bailed by Zamtree, but you could play Zamtree. Let's see what my 5 cards would be. And so from Zamtree, I'm getting an extra 4 stars. Extra 4 stars. I can pick any of these guys and add to my hand. I have a Sistian already. I have Truant, so maybe I just get like a Thorn. And then shuffle here. Let's assume I have another zone here for Flooper. things like that. So, and then you might be wondering, well, what happens if I draw Scardian just like this? So in my particular build, I added this card consuming Cosmic Creator, kill one-handed card to gain 6 stars. So if I ever draw this, I would save it to kill Moon, and then now Solomancer's online and ready to be used again. So yeah, just as you can see, like this is like multiple turns worth of value here because you don't need to use Flooper immediately. I mean, you have Goro who's going to give you a +2. You still can revive Nulf at any point when you add a Gaios creature to your hand. If you need to kill anything big, you use Solomancer. If you want to get Solomancer back, you use Sistian. And so you see the combo potential. I mean, you still have Thorn for extra draw. You have Truant, who's just a powerful card, which Truant also has synergy with all of these 3-star or lower creatures. Whereas if he dies, he gives his stats to these guys. So just super, super strong combo potential. But yeah, I'll end the combos there. Just want to give you guys something quick and short. Sorry if it's going too long. And for the very end here, I'm just going to show my deck profile. Oops, sorry, wrong one. There we go. Here we go. And here's my deck profile. So I use one Flooper because it's limited. Timogrop is just really good for utility, like killing an extra card on the field. Helps against gimmicky stuff too, like permanent resources and stuff like that. Truant, obviously we talked about that. 2 copies of Sistian, which operates like your Abomination Tomb, and your main target being Solomancer. So you want to pop Sistian to revive a 3-star creature, which is typically Solomancer. Nolf, because it's like the main core starter of the deck. Goro, which is our glow replacement. Vok, which helps you search for Spore Gazer, and vice versa. 2 copies of Thorn, because drawing cards is really good, and it has synergy with Temple Traps. And then Sapling Squads, which helps you get copies of Thorn, or is a small body to protect you and get you star economy. This helps you draw 2 cards. For Cell Sign, it's just a good staple. Blaze Elixir, because Solomancer is back in action. Time Flash Portal to help us get more face potential, for face swing potential with Solomancer. Card Consuming Cosmic Creator, just in case we draw our Guardian of the Moons to keep it consistent. Universe Boundary, if we so that we can kill the moon directly from deck, which is ideally what we want to do. But here's a cool thing about Universe Boundary as well. If you already used, let's say Moon is already dead, like what am I doing with this card? You're sending your Noth or one other copy of Noth to the graveyard. And now you have this active so that whenever you add a Gaios creature to your hand, you can free play it. A Zemillion Tree for stars, as well as searching for whatever card we need. Temple Traps for defense, and then Beast of the Black Hole, Planetary Field. And we even have space for a Relic Hex Mine to help draw. So as you can see, super, super strong deck. And I hope you guys enjoy. All right. It's Chrono Knight signing out. Catch you guys on the next one.